1919, March the 19th, 1919, upper part of Georgetown County. At that time, my father was a farmer. During my childhood, before I was born hardly, he had a big farm. He inherited it from his father, and had a big store. And the Depression came, and he lost it all, because he had, you know how it is. And he lost his farm and his store, and so we had it hard from then on. Oh, all kind of vegetables, and tobacco was the main thing. And all kind of vegetables. We ate high on the hog with the vegetables. And we canned them. We didn't have a freezer then, but we canned them and ate them ourselves, or give some to the neighbors that didn't have any. Chickens and hogs had to meat. At a little country school named Williams Hill, and then as I got in the higher grades, I went to Pleasant Hill. We were all about in the same boat. Well, I had a sister 2 years older than I was, so I used her shoes. Yes, she did. And my older sister made some of them also. One thing, we went to Sunday school and church on Sunday. That was the main thing. And then we played with the neighbors, and played with the dolls and things like that. Sometimes we went to Hemingway. That was the nearest little town, and go to the dime store and all like that. Well, on the times that they took the tobacco in already, some of the people on the farm came and helped. You had, some in the neighborhood didn't have work, and they were glad to have to pay them, to help. I was a grown girl before we had electricity. That was a wooden house, and when I was a little girl, I forgot how old I was then, our house burned. So that was a sad thing. At that time, see, my father had lost his business and all, and so we had to rent from then on. When our house burned, we moved into my granddaddy's house. It was vacant, so we stayed there a while till we got another house. I had three sisters older than I was, and one brother. And my youngest brother, I was 4 years older than he was. He got killed in a car wreck when he was a grown man. We moved to Roomy County. And my father ran a farm over there in Roomy County, and that's where I went to high school, was Conway High School. I think my brother did, my oldest brother did.
What did he do?
Another farm. And my youngest brother was in the Merchant Marines. And just before he was supposed to go out on another trip, he got killed in a car wreck. Well, I was married by that time and had children. And my husband didn't go to service because he had bad veins in his legs and had to be responsible for his family and his mother, so he didn't get to go. It was a little bit different because a little bit more money. And talking about cars, back when I was a little child, my father had an old car, I think he called it a Model A or Model T, and we thought we was something with riding in the car. Well, you're not as wasteful, you think on it more. You don't throw anything away. And you hate to see people waste things even till this day. And I got married right out of high school, so I didn't work any. Worked with the paper mill, International Paper Mill. I had 4 children, And my second child died. She had spinal bifida. And the rest of them went to school in Georgetown. And my son went to NC State with a scholarship. So that was a big help for the economy. And my oldest daughter went to Winthrop. And my youngest daughter went to the University of South Carolina. So you know that the pressure was lifted a little bit or they couldn't have gone to school. I have 6 grandchildren, 6 great-grand, and expecting another one in October.